Good morning, everybody. Park Rat Pat right here. And we've got a
Good morning,
special
YouTube.
guest this morning. Mr. Reg LeBay is with us. Thanks for joining me, Reg. I appreciate that.
Always happy to be here, Pat.
Little last minute thing thrown together there, but we are on it. And we got a good crowd rolling in already. Mr. Buddy Biggs is here. Blister and Barnacles. Treasure Tom. Great Lakes Adventures. How you doing, Joe? Glad to see you here, buddy. I know Can Do was here a little bit earlier. Thomas 907. Dirt Trolling Troy. Good morning to you, sir. Glad to see you here. Dana Reed. Thank you.
We got Bean in the house.
Mm-hmm. Bean! What is up, girl? Or Pick, or Spell, all of y'all. You're great people. Thanks for being here. Do appreciate that very much so, yes. Bag-breaking metal detecting. All right, we got a good crowd rolling in. American Woodland Relics. How you doing, Paul? Good to see you. Or Paul and Ballooners. Both of you probably here.
We got the Bad Idea Lab in the house.
There you go. Good morning, good morning. Marty Verstahl, digging with Marty. All right, everybody wants to wake up, have that energy going, and be fully preparated. Preparated. That works. When Rob's stream starts at 9 o'clock with him and Charlie. That is an ultimate laughter stream. I have never seen those guys have a bad time. So, Swifty could not be with us this morning. He's got work stuff to do. But I'm sure if he gets a chance, he will be listening in the background.
Well, hopefully he does well today.
Oh, yeah. You know, stuff like that can be hit or miss. You do what you can. Well, the important thing is you get out there, you get set up, you put on your best face, and after the safety meeting, you open for business.
Absolutely.
As you know, you got to follow those OSHA regulations.
Right.
Mr. Troy is at work also. He'll be listening in the background. Troy, holla at me, brother. We got to arrange a hunt together. Man, it's been a dog's age since we've gotten together and hit some sidewalk strips or something like that. You know, anything. Oof. I am lucky enough to get out at least once a week with Kimberly. Her channel's doing good. She's posting those shorts and getting lots of traction, which is awesome. Good morning, Jim Steele. Ooh, there's the morning heartburn. Yay. Ooh.
I'm not sponsored, but you need yourself some of these.
Yeah, I need the soft shoes. I do the Tums or whatever the Equate brand is.
Yeah.
Well, I find that having the teeth in makes me swallow more, which gives me more upset stomach. But
Yeah.
it'll all balance out in the long run.
You know what I hear works really good for heartburn is apple cider vinegar.
I take a little bit of that every morning, but when my heartburn was at its worst, back when I was working, the stress was so unreal. It wasn't even funny. And I mean, like, I had heartburn all the time, throwing up every morning. You know, when you got 30 employees and their families counting on you not to lose your shit, it can be a little stressful. And during those times, I took papaya enzyme as one of those a day, and everything stayed good for a while.
Yeah.
Treasure Tom, good to see you, brother. If I've said hi to you already and I'm saying hi again, it's because I've got that short-term memory messed up thing.
My little man just woke up. He'll probably be coming in here in a minute.
Good deal. You're like, who are you talking to, Dad?
He was already trying to do that when he walked in the room 2 seconds ago.
Starting to get cranky, needs to be rocked.
Lucky little guy just turned 8 on Friday.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, that was a good year for me. That was the year I started smoking.
I was around there too.
A couple years after that, then I got into the cigarettes. But my parents were hippies, so there was plenty around. Thank God I've always come from a place of abundance where that's concerned.
Right.
I don't know where I'd be without it. No. In case y'all haven't figured it out, I'm very 420 friendly here.
If it wasn't for 420, I'd be having grand mal seizures every day.
Oh, forget that. Don't do anything like that.
Oh, the pills they had me on, it's only supposed to be a sodium pill, but it was destroying my liver, my kidneys. It was causing stomach issues. 5 years ago, I stopped taking the pills and switched entirely to extract, and I haven't had a seizure since.
That's the way to do it, man. I find, for me, it slows my brain down enough to focus on one particular at a time, and especially when I'm being creative, like trying to do stickers or something. If I've got 3 or 4 people waiting for designs, all the ideas are just jumping in my head at once, and few little puffications. I can stay on this job till they say, yeah, that's good printing, and then I'll go over to this job and start focusing on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, my brain is like a race car. If it idles too long, it's going to overheat. So
I know how you feel.
Always got to be working on something. Yeah, I've never really had like social anxiety or anything like that, but when the ideas get to flowing, if I don't keep them in check, then I'm going to come up with stupid ideas like Mexican jumping bean furniture. I figured this was a great idea because the furniture in your house could just rearrange itself from time to time instead of having to move the couch for your wife right when the ball game's about to start. Ooh, digging it back. Charlie is in the house. Good morning, brother. Taking his time, getting ready for the big shoe with Rob in a little bit.
I will be right back.
I will be right here, brother.
Parenting duties are calling my name.
And it's a blessing.
Absolutely. Most of the time. Until you realize they make you go bald.
No kids. We got Crazy about a Mercury up in here. How are you doing, girl? Hope things been going well for you. I had a fun day yesterday. Was able to get out with Kimberly. We went and slammed some more sidewalk strips. That might be our thing for a little bit because we found an area that's just loaded with old home sites and houses. Most of them still there. So we're going to keep swinging our things and finding the goodies. Kimberly Creamer. Good to see you. Yes, thankfully Reg popped up here. I had just posted the link, and he was an awesome guy to be around. Head full of great knowledge. We're talking crystals, rocks, gold, gems, metal detecting. Oh, baby baked a batch of brownies. Ew, yucky. Cottonwood Trails. Good morning to you, sir. Glad to see y'all here. I know a lot of people in the prospecting community, good morning, Mandy, are getting ready to head to California. Big doings out there. From what I understand, there's going to be about 300 people gathered. And this may not even be an official event anymore. From what I understood, the event was canceled, but people are still going. But don't take my word for it. I ain't one to gossip. That's just what I heard on the streets. I was out detecting yesterday with Kimberly. Found lots of clad. I'm going to embiggen myself here for a second. Oh, there we go. I look beautiful, really. So I got this awesome little bracelet. It might have been plated at one point or something. There's nothing really stamped on it. About a foot away, I popped this little ring. This was, it says 10 KP or 10 GP. Yeah, 10 KP. So 10 karat plated. So it was plated at one point.
That's a nice little ring.
The initials inside of it are GRT or CRT. I'm not sure. So that's like a manufacturer thing, but it's got some nice little stones on it, and been forever. I think those are garnets. Been forever since I'd found a ring, so super charmed with that. We're in some really old neighborhoods and just going to keep it going. Fun with Dirt, good morning to you. Thank you for showing up. But yeah, it's a good area, and I got to find a way to get out in the middle of the week, early morning, somewhere, sometime, and start getting those full-length videos rolling again. I mean, I'm having a good time with the shorts, but I'm used to detecting a lot more than I had been, you know? You all know those times when it comes to Rattoberfest or the Advent, I'm like out there making a video every day, doing a hunt every day, and that becomes kind of habit forming. And so to knock down to once a week, it kind of makes me feel like I'm, here we go, makes me feel like I'm not getting it done right. Oh, wait.
Man's pretending to be sleeping over here.
Here we go. Here's some good information from Charlie at Digging It Back. 10 KP. P stands for plum, which is high grade 10K. And Charlie, I love you even more. Awesome. All right, we'll take that. Thanks, Charlie. So much wonderful stuff out there. Everybody has got great information. Somebody always has the answer to the question. That's for sure. And we will say good morning to a little big man up there in the background.
They're saying hi to you, little man.
Hey, hey. Future rockhound, treasure hunter, bright future ahead. Follow all the instructions. Do what your dad tells you. You're going to be great, kid.
Unfortunately, I've got you on my headphones, so he can't hear you.
Well, let him know later on. We're all being
Absolutely
encouraging and supporting. Mr. Gold Pen and Dutchie Jaco, good morning to you, Dutchie. And let's say good morning to who else?
Whistle Pig Digging.
Whistle Pig Digging. That's right. We got Terry Bennett is up in here. Good to see you, Terry. Good to see you, Whistle Pig. Who else? I thought I saw somebody get mentioned. They flying by. We got good people rolling in all the time.
24 amazing people here today.
Oh, then let's see. How many amazing comments we got so far? What? 29. Awesome. That's right. We're probably going to be doing a giveaway. I don't like doing the hashtag thing because then I got to keep telling everybody, Remember, hashtag I'm not a loser. And then, okay. Blind Treasure Hunter Shane, good morning to you, Shane.
Good morning, Shane.
I just uploaded, yesterday, the last video, Detecting and Hunting with You. So that is freaking awesome. It's out there and getting some good traction. And yes, everybody, please hit that thumbs up button. It lets YouTube know you at least tolerate me enough to stand around long enough for that. Okay. So, can anybody in the audience tell me what that is?
Is that Standing Liberty?
Yes, it is. It's a Walking Liberty half.
Nice.
But more importantly, it's one of the prizes for today. Somebody's
Nice.
going to win that. And way over here, boink, somebody is going to win this awesome Dig It All Y'all button. That's Swifty's slogan. So we got that button to give away as well. And it'll be just from the random comment picks because, again, can't be doing all this hashtag and stuff confuses a brother. Remember, I'm kind of old, you know. Oh, yeah. There we go. So, always good things online. And that should get us warmed up for all the awesome fun and duck races that will be going on at 9 o'clock over at Robin Charlie's FL Thunder. We'll try to get a link posted for them before the end of the show.
What year's that Liberty?
Dun, dun, dun. Ask the guy with the old eyes. Oh, it's a 1942.
Nice. I've got a 1939 here.
Woo, sweet stuff. I've got to get some of those little flips that I can put coins in and wrap them up all nice and stuff.
I buy them by hundreds.
That's what I do. I like to go out and get a couple rolls at a time. And these ones, thankfully, have a lot of Benjis in them. So that's good. And I use my polishing cloth. I don't know. It's like, I know they're junk coins and you'll hurt the value, but it's like, that's not why I'm collecting them. You know?
Yeah.
So oftentimes I'll shine them up with one of these cloths. If people don't know about those, you can get these here. I'll make myself big again. You can get these from Walmart. There's 25 of them in there for about $6. It's a dry cloth. There's no chemicals on it, wetness on it. And you can use one until it looks like this or worse. They last forever, but I like to keep one of those in my finds pouch. Oftentimes I'll forget it's there, but it is there so that when I find something questionable, it's like, oh, this ring, is this silver? Was that bracelet silver? If I give it a few rubs with the cloth, it should leave a black mark on there indicating that it is silver. These also work for gold, but works better for silver.
It's what you call convenience on hand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. As I find, again, I get distracted. So if I don't have that on me to check while I'm there and move on, I'll just wonder about it the whole time. And now that's taking my attention away from listening to my signals, watching my numbers.
We got Papa Rouse in the house.
Bill, what is up, brother? Good morning to you. Bill is a busy man out there. Now, I know he takes part in lots of different streams. He's over there with Mark the Berg Hunter. He pops up on mine, yours, everybody else's. Got his own stream on Tuesdays.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then also
Great
does,
member of the community.
and he does some awesome work with his 3D printer. So if you've got ideas for, say, well, here's one. Say you want a park rat keychain that doesn't say park rat, but it says something like the Blind Treasure Hunter or Mandy's Candy. You know, even if you only want one or two as little pop offs to have for yourself, get in touch with Bill. He can work it out. The prices are reasonable to everybody else in the market, but more importantly than the price, doing so, you're supporting a member of the community. It's one of us. You know, that's it. It's not going off and it's like, oh, I'll send and I'll get 35 of these for $8 in 2 to 3 weeks because they're coming from China. China. Call
Right.
Bill. He will get you hooked up with, I would say, at least 80% of your 3D printing needs. And if he can't do it, he'll figure out how to get it done or point you in the direction of someone who can. And
That's
yes,
the way to do it.
let's make this another prize on the day. All right, we're going to have 3 of them going out the door. That's freaking awesome. And that means one thing and one thing only. Park Rat needs something to write on and a pen because y'all know my memory. Somebody will win and I'll forget. And then I'll look stupid and stuff. And if I want to look stupid, I'll take out my teeth. I don't need to forget things. All right. I'll find a pen eventually.
If I could pass it to you, I would. Here, let me pass it this way.
It turned green. Okay, let's see if this one works. It mildly working.
Take a lighter, heat up the tip.
Well, it's not so much that it's putting out ink, but this is Florida, so everything's kind of damp. The paper's soft. And this is a cheap pen. I know because, well, I bought them. This is my company from back when I was in business. And so, my partner's like, oh, let's go with the cheapest pens we can find. So we did. And they sent us 1,000 of these. Oh, look at that. It's awesome. It lights up and everything. But who put the small C on company?
Right.
So then I had 1,000 of these I couldn't use. We gave them to the employees. We gave them to the garbage men. We gave them to anybody that would take the damn things.
Right.
And then we spent the money on a better quality pen. This quality counts. All right, quality. Let's see if I can write on. Ooh, that's a big thing. Yeah, it's already written on. That's what it's good for. Oh, don't mind me, folks. I'll get to it. And having one of those kind of mornings. It's like too early. See ya. Thanks for stopping by. Whew. All right, that was a bit noisy. All right, get ready to get started.
Did you show them that?
Mm.
Are you going to?
Yeah, start with shorts. That's the. It's a guy down the street. Owns an old Charger. He jams through like that a couple of times a day. I can't wait to get my car back. It's been sitting at that shop for 3 years. And since the COVID, the guy couldn't get a worker that's worth a hoot to actually finish working on my car. You know, but I've got a nice 77 Celica GT just sitting out there waiting for me.
Pat, it's too bad you aren't up here in Ontario. My brother is a mechanic. He has his own garage in his backyard.
Man, I just need it put back together and painted. That's all. And at this point, I don't care if you fix the rust or paint it. Just put it back together. Let me get it down the road.
Right.
It's the Ratmobile. Hanging on to this, the first car I ever owned. So I'm kind of attached to it.
I've never had the pleasure of owning a first car yet.
No, well maybe
No.
someday. Get you an old Barracuda or
Because of my seizure disorder, I'm not allowed a license, right? So.
But does that apply to something slow moving like a blimp? Because we could probably hook you up with a good used dirigible.
Here in Canada, you have to go a minimum of 5 years without a seizure before you can even apply for a license. So I'm at my threshold right now. It's been about 5 years.
Yeah.
Now it's just coming up with the money to go for everything else.
Yeah, getting over the stigma of being the oldest kid in the class. But hey, only a few more years and your boy will be able to drive you around.
Well, exactly.
Trying to look through the comments here, make sure I haven't missed too much, and make sure everybody has their wrench so that they can post their links and do everything they got to do with getting connected with everyone else. Good crap. 27 awesome people up in the house this morning. That is fabulous. We're going to go ahead and pick a winner of the Swifty button. There we go. Dig it all, y'all. Let me go ahead and hit the draw button. And good luck, everybody. And today's first winner is...
Hey, Fun with Dirt.
Awesome. Congratulations. Are you still here, Fun with Dirt?
We got Darby's Down Home Detecting in the house.
Hey, Darby. All right, Fun with Dirt is here. I'm going to see if I can't figure out this banner thing and get my email scrolling somewhere on the screen. All right, let's try that. It's a simple one, just parkratmeldetecting@gmail.com. Maybe one-handed. Awesome. Alrighty, so we're gonna let that scroll at the bottom of the screen. There we go. Please reach out to me in the email and make sure that I get your proper mailing address so that I can get this out to you. We're going to be throwing some stickers in there as well because, well, let's face it, I've got an abundance of stickers. And we will be able to get that out to you. But now the most important part of any giveaway. Parkrat, got to write it down. Yeah.
Don't want to forget that, definitely.
Nope. I see. Dirt.
I'm just stepping off camera for a cancer stick. I'm still here, though.
All right, no problem. Okay, so get that there. And if fate shoots me another pen, I'll gladly use that, but this is marked on there, so we're good to go for now.
We seriously need to develop portal technology. I could just pass you a pen, man.
That would be awesome. Yeah, pass me a dab pen.
I got a whole box of them here.
Wouldn't that be great, you know? Cops break in and then boop, there's no paraphernalia here.
Right.
Shane says, Pat, the news this morning said Florida is hitting all-time high temperatures. I'm here to tell you that ain't no word of a lie. It has been miserable.
Well, to anybody down in Florida, stay safe.
We get temperatures in the mid to high 90s, would feel like temperatures in the triple digits, and I mean high triples like 118 and so on. It's no joke.
We
It's
got
been hot
Danny
every-
Boy in chat.
Danny boy, good to see you here, brother. Good morning. So yeah, Texas has been super hot. Every place seems to be hotter than normal. Don't be a hero. Bring those waters, bring those sody fizzes, even coffee if it's hot. It doesn't matter. Keep the fluids going. You got to hydrate so you don't dehydrate. People need you around for another year and a lifetime. So don't neglect yourself or think it's no big deal. And if you're out there in the heat and you get to that point where you stop sweating, you know you're dangerously close to something bad happening. Keep those fluids going.
We got Martin Smith in the house.
Mr. Smythe, good to see you, brother. Just got up at 13 hours sleep. Oh, man. I haven't slept for 13 hours since the last time I passed out in my car. Shane says they had a high of 78 in Pennsylvania yesterday. I don't even think it got down to that in the middle of the night. It's 78 right now. Definitely been a brutal summer so far. I was out in the yard pounding out some yard work on Friday. And I'll tell you what, that was a labor of love. I only did about 40 feet out of the 80-foot section I need to do, but let me see here if I can show this off. Okay, that's what everything looked like. That's what it looks like now.
Nice.
And I've still got about 40 to 60 feet to go on that run. But, man, you do that when it's like 100 plus degrees outside. You work for about 5 minutes and rest for 15. And, of course, the dog hears me out there, so she's inside just bark, 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 bark. And my wife's like, well, why don't you do that early in the morning when it's cooler? And it's like, because the dog barks. And she's like, so? And I'm like, well, you sleep until noon. Do you really want me to do this at 7 in the morning? She's like, good thinking. Yeah. I think good sometimes. Don't get used to it. It's a rare occasion, but yeah.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to prod the sleeping bear.
Hell no. Yeah, I mean, she's going to find something to be angry about anyways, but let's not push the issue. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you got to pick and choose those battles.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons I continue to smoke. It's like, then I know what she's going to complain about. If I give that up, I don't know what her next target will be. Yeah. She'd be out there trying to get me to wax my eyebrows or something stupid.
As long as she ain't trying to wax your chest, Pat.
Well, it wouldn't matter. I've got no chest hair.
Ah.
I've got one of those odd kind of family things going on. Like my brother gets a big old bald spot, super way back, just can't grow a beard or a mustache to save his life. And he's older than me. Me, I kept my hair. I can grow a beard and mustache since I was like 14. No armpit hair, no chest hair. Just never showed up for me.
I'm a balding Wookiee. I'm hairy from head to toe, man.
Dude, I got more hair growing out of my ears than I do on my chest. Damn, those are getting big already, too. You pull them up for a few. It's just wonderful being a human being. Crazy says, day 11 of no smoking. Congratulations to you, girl. That's not easy to do. I know Kimberly's
Absolutely.
closing in on 3 or 4 weeks now of not smoking. Both her and her wife decided to hit it at the same time, and they're going strong. So my hat's off to them.
Yes, buddy, balding Wookie. And I can even do the Chewbacca too.
Dude, do you know how cool that was? Gotta remind me to take myself off of bigness here. That would be cool. We sit in the car sometimes and we'll be waiting to get out in traffic, and when it's clear on my side, I'm always like, punch it, Chewy. But my wife can't make that noise. Yeah. That was rich.
We got Digging with Deej in the house.
Good morning, Deeds. Glad to see you here. Hope you're waking up and having a fun time. If you're not, this is the place to do it. We got to make sure everybody's up and rolling at full speed by the time Rob and Charlie's stream starts in about an hour. We'll all head on over there and do a park ride raid. Michigan Gems, good morning, Joe. Glad to see you here. Thank you so much for showing up. That is awesome.
Good morning, Michigan Gems.
John Southern Exposure, didn't see you come in earlier. Thanks for being here. This is terrific. Now I gotta pull the tube back up on the phone here. We got 32 awesome people in the house. Probably far more than Park Rat deserves.
No, Pat, you deserve more, brother. You do a lot for the community, and you deserve the support too, man.
I appreciate that. You just got to be kind and spread as much joy as you can. I got a few little projects to do this afternoon. I'm going to be cleaning up a knife that I found yesterday at a yard sale.
Nice.
I got this for $1. And hopefully y'all can see this. Here we go. Reagan Bush, 1980.
Ooh, that's an oldie.
Mm-hmm. And then it says, together, a new beginning. So, yeah, a little bit of work on the blade there to get that shined up again. And the front part here, you know, a lot of times people find things that have this plastic front on them. You'll dig them up when you're metal detecting. It's an old button or pin or something like that. But it's so scratched up you can't see what's going on, or it's yellowed like this.
Yeah.
If you get one of those nail buffing blocks that you use to shine your nails, it goes from rough to thinner to, you know, use that on here. It'll come crystal clear. It'll look absolutely perfect and shiny. You can also use it on like the backside to get all the scratches out of the plastic there.
Nice.
And make that look super shiny again. So for $1.98 at your local dollar store or Walmart General, you can tune something like this up really nice. I find it is a great way to shine up some of those little treasures. Yeah. Morning better to everybody saying good morning, good morning. Yeah. And so, what kind of projects have you been into lately, Reg?
Working on some lapidary pieces and getting ready for my trip out to BC.
Oh, what you headed out there for?
Going to meet SIBO from Canadian Gold Mining. I've got about 47 claims that I'm going to check out.
Dang. How long is it going to take you to hitchhike there?
I'm getting a ride with my partner.
Oh, okay. Well,
and I are heading out there. We're driving out. We're leaving on the 26th. However, I'm heading to his place tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
so we can finish getting our van ready. And
Mm-hmm. That'll be awesome.
but I've been working on this one lapidary piece, another one of my pick and shovels for Rock Butcher.
Mm-hmm.
This one I'm using dark moss agate and a calcite. So
Oh, that is cool.
still need to make the head for the pick. And then there's a little gold pen that goes with it out of wood.
That's killer.
I'm gonna epoxy a bit of real gold in there, and
there you go. Make it big so people can really see that better. That is awesome. You gotta love creativity, man. You know, a lot of people think, "Oh, I'm not a creative person. I'm not artistic." When you get that idea in your head and you can see it in your mind so clear, just go for it. And if it doesn't come out perfect, you've got the experience. Try it again. Try a different one.
I picked up a Dremel for $25 at Goodwill, and that's what inspired me to start doing these pieces.
That's killer. I just picked up a Dremel to file down the back of my dentures.
Well, you got to do what you got to do, right?
That's it, man. Brother's got to be comfortable.
We got C Happy Chappy in the house.
Good morning, Chappy. Glad to see you here. We are having a fun morning, talking junk and stuff and this and that and the thing. And, well, you know how it goes. Trying to get everybody awake, trying to make sure everybody's happy, because that's the most important thing. There's too many things in life that are variables. The only thing we can control is our attitude. So let's try and start the day off with the right one.
Just remember, perspective makes all the difference.
That it does. Yeah. I think about that. That helps me stay thankful and grateful about so many things in my life.
Absolutely.
Y'all gotta remember, I tell people this, especially when they're watching videos or thinking about starting a YouTube channel or thinking they want to give up their YouTube channel because I'm not finding as good as stuff as other guys are, or they're finding more gold than I am, or I never get silvers like that. Knock it off. Comparison is the thief of joy. That's the only reason comparison exists at all, is to steal someone's happiness and to maybe give somebody else an unrealistic sense of superiority.
Yep.
You do you. And as long as you're out there and you're happy and you're having fun, if all you ever post is videos of you constantly penny farming, I'll sit and watch. Guarantee it. I like seeing people have fun. I like seeing people enjoy themselves. That's often more important than what they've actually found. And so get out there and do your thing. It's not what you find, it's how you find it. It still baffles my wife. She's like, I see your video and you get so excited over a 1978 penny. It's like, I'd never found that one before. You know?
Exactly.
I mean, I've found others, but I've never found this one before. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And whether it's prospecting or bottle dump digging or metal detecting, you're only going to find what God wants you to find. Okay? And you'll swear to yourself, I know there's going to be silver on this property somewhere. But I can't find the silver. Bring a friend out there and let them find it. It may be sitting there specifically waiting for them. So don't be afraid to share your locations with friends. I mean, don't advertise it publicly unless, the spirit moves you to. But yeah, bring people out. Let them share in the joy. There's a treasure out there that needs to be found, and God's going to make sure the right person finds it. And there's like this person out there that just found this trove of old coins and stuff out in their farm field. God's not sitting back going, oh, man, Dave was supposed to stumble across that. Nope, it went right where it was supposed to. You get a tremendous amount of coins, Danny boy. I mean, I can find that many coins if I go to the campground and they let me hunt the empty campsites. Yeah, I'll pop out a lot of coins. Still nowhere near you doing. I mean, quarters and quarters upon quarters. It's like, holy, I don't think that many quarters are lost in my whole town. Sometimes Florida sucks that way.
I think I only managed to find like 10 coins with my metal detector while I had it.
Mm.
And then somebody decided to break into my house and steal it.
Uh,
They left the gold sitting right beside it. They only took the detector.
Dumb criminals. That's
Right.
Public education system hard at work for us.
Honestly, I wish they would have stolen the gold rather than a detector.
Mm.
I had the AT Pro from Garrett.
Oh yeah,
Took me a year and a half to save up to buy the thing.
Mm.
I got to take it out about a dozen times and then come home one day and my door was wide open and metal detector is gone.
Mm.
So whoever it was, they knew what they wanted. They knew how to find it, and that's all they took.
Oh, inside job.
Seems like it.
Yeah, so someone knew what they were after and in and out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a setup to me. All right, looks like Pick and Bean are back, done dealing with their fudge, or brownies, or whatever it was they called it. Some awesome stuff there. I do believe it's time for another giveaway. This one we're going to go ahead and move along the Park Rat keychain to some lucky winner out there in YouTube world.
If my name comes up, redraw.
All right. We got 36 awesome entries. Let's see who the winner is. Good luck, everybody. Awesome. Must be present to win.
Dig it with Deej.
Sweet. Congratulations, Deej. I bet you she's still out there. There she is.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just seen her in chat.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me get this written down. Let me get it written down. Okay. Deeds for the keychain. So again, scrolling at the bottom of the screen, my email address. Send me your physical mailing address, and we'll be able to get that off to you. Cute, sweet. You know. Alrighty.
Since my kid has run to the bathroom, I'm going to take a quick safety meeting.
Oh, go for it, man. Absolutely. Sweet.
I've got about 10 minutes before he comes out, so.
That's the way it works. We still got at least one more prize going out today. That awesome Walking Liberty half, 1942. So somebody will be winning this today. And of course, every prize pack is going to come with stickers and goodies and stuff. So you won't just be getting the one item, as it were. Right now, the link is posted at the top of the chat. If anybody else would like to come on up and say, hey, you're more than welcome to. Good morning, Denise Kidder. Glad to see you here. I'll be in Orlando on the 12th through the 19th, house and dog sitting. Well, we'll have to look at that calendar. Maybe we can put something together with you, me, and Kimberly, and we'll get our little adventure on. That would be cool. 750 slowly climbing. 5 more for Danny Boy's channel to get him at 750. If you're not already subscribed to him, go ahead and click on him there. Hit that button to go over to his channel. Subscriptulate. hit that bell, give a thumbs up and a comment on at least one video so it sticks, and then go back and check out the rest of the fun after.
Happy early birthday, Denise.
Happy. Yeah. And birthdays are fun. I had one, I think, a couple of years ago. My last one. And, yeah, we definitely had a good time. There's any party you can't remember had to be a good party.
Absolutely. I took my son go-karting on Wednesday for his birthday, which was Friday.
Awesome. We have a go-kart track up in Melbourne, up the road from me. And every once in a while, I'll find tokens from there, from Andretti Thrill Park.
Nice.
Never been in there myself. Oh, yeah, we'll have to do some puffing and passing, Denise. You know that. Shoot, that's more important than the detecting. Oh, and hey, Shane, when you're sending out some stickers, send her out some button sets too, man. Shane's got some awesome button sets. He needs to start getting those out into the community. But yes, I'll be looking for those emails after the show. 700 is a beast on the beach. There it is. So many great machines out there. And it really is a matter of what you like, you know. As long as they beep when metal's nearby, you dig it up, your chances are as good as anybody else's. Although, I'll admit, I was heartbroken when White's went out of business. I got the privilege of being on their official field team, and that was good, but that was short-lived because then everything went downhill. But still, I consider that a feather in my cap. And I've got a great collection of White's machines.
Nice.
I have one made up for my wife, and she's never used it, never even taken it out of the box. I have her an all pink, like bright, blind you kind of pink MX-7. And she's never even taken it out of the box or taken the wrap off of it. I talked to her the other day, and I'm like, you know, we could probably get a small fortune for that because
at this point, it's a collector's item.
Oh, yeah. Now even the pinpointers are going for close to $300.
Right.
You know, it's like, how can you lose? But she's like, no, that's mine. I'm like, you ever going to use it? She's like, doesn't matter if I do, it's mine. I'm like, there you go. And that's a battle I'm not going to pick.
Just remind her of the game Monopoly. Because everything we clutch, hold, consume, and hoard, it all goes back in the box eventually.
That's for sure.
None of it's really ours. It might be ours for the time being, but, you know, when we die, it all goes back in the box.
Everything's on loan, including this.
Yep.
Yeah, that TRX
Hey, Swifty!
is awesome. Swifty, brother man, good to see you here. Told everybody, I'll tell you too, there is a link posted right at the top of the comment. If anybody wants to come on up, say hi, tell a funny story, or show off something cool that they found. What I'd like to do is get some advance notice out there. We'll start noticing people now. Be ready, be prepared some Sunday to come up on screen with what you got. I'd like to have a show and tell Sunday. It's up here. Show something cool you found or something cool you use for tools or equipment. Boom, you're down. Get the next person up here and do it like we used to back in the days when we were in school. Let's have a show and tell Sunday. Start planning for it, people.
Show and tell.
Let me embiggen you here. What have you got there?
That's my coin collection, and the chest on this side is all my silver.
Nice.
And then I got some foreign bills up here.
Yeah, I haven't done a lot of bill collecting. I got scads and scads of silver. It's my wife thought I was nuts all those years ago, spending so much money on silver. But when I was buying it at $12 an ounce, now
You know how they say money's the root of all evil? Take a look at the serial number.
Oh, love that! Awesome.
That's the only reason I kept that one.
Yeah, those I call go to hell bills.
Dollars?
And I've spotted those a few. I've got a stack of ones that if the serial numbers have like 777s or 666s or whatever, I keep them all. I know they're not really worth anything, but a lot of people are OCD with that stuff.
How many dollars?
Before Canada started with their coins, the loonies,
Mm.
this used to be our $1 bill.
Oh, that is awesome. I'm going to make it big again to show that. That is cool. Hmm. Mm-mm.
And I got a bill here from Bolivia.
Oh,
or
that's pretty.
Venezuela. Sorry.
Tell you what, some foreign countries got really pretty money.
And I have a Mongolian bill as well somewhere. And a Brazilian bill.
Oh, yeah. A few more of those, you could be a Brazilianaire.
Right? Converted to Canadian, I've got about 48 cents.
I always love that. You remember that back in the 70s? They'd do all these sweepstakes and be like, and you're going to win $1 million, blah, 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 from whatever country. And it's like, here's your $18. Like,
That's the Mongolian bill.
Oh, that is nice. Now, do you go to a coin shop or dollar shop?
These were actually, most of them were sent to me through winning things on the coin community.
Mm-hmm.
The bills, anyways. I do have a local coin shop here in town, but I don't really buy from them. They're a bit of a ripoff. Yeah. I wanted to grab a Canadian Maple Leaf 1 ounce silver round. I can order it right from the mint for spot price. You go into their shop, they add an extra 42%.
Oh. The premiums can be outlandish, but I recently, when I go to my silver guy, he's got everything out front there, and then when nobody's around, I'm like, what you got in back? And anything he's going to send back to the refinery to melt because it's got a scratch on it or a ding on it, or a lot of times he just doesn't like the way the coin looks. It's like, eh. So he throws them in the scrap pile. He lets me have that stuff. And the way he does it is spot price rounded up to the nearest dollar.
Nice.
So on this last load I did, I think I paid like a 12-cent premium over spot, per ounce. It's like, and he knows I'll buy the whole bin,
Right.
I don't care if it's dinged. I don't care if it's got a scratch. I don't care if it's one he thought was ugly. That's why he didn't want to keep it in the shop. I take it all, and it's nice symbiosis going on with my silver guy for years now. I got another friend. He works for a magic company, and they make magic tricks where they hollow out coins like this and silver rounds to make magic props. And then all the turnings, that's all the turnings from 1 ounce silver rounds that they were turning into magic props.
Nice.
I get this 10 ounces at a time, exactly at spot.
That's a good deal.
Mm-hmm. It's something weird, like if they make the coin into a magic prop and then sell it for $80 or whatever, that's okay. If they sell the silver itself for more than spot, they're in a whole different ball game and weirdness with taxes and stuff. So they just give it to me for spot.
Nice.
It's like awesome. This guy I met in an airport like 10 years ago. And about once a year I get a big load like that. He'll give me a call and say, "Man, we got some ready. Here's your money. Send it on out."
Can't go wrong with that, man.
Mm-hmm.
The best silver I have in my collection right now is an MS69. It's an ASE.
Oh, sweet. Man, I have got to get my coin graded. That, you remember a few years ago, I found a Mercury dime with the double date, the 1941 and 42 stamped on it. And I was going to send it out to be graded right before the pandemic hit. And so I didn't want to do it then. And then I lost it in the house for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
And then when I found it, my wife put it in the safe. But I do need to send that out to be graded. I'd be curious to know the final, it's worth, what is it, $40-$45 to get something graded?
Around there, yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on where you go, because there's PCGS, there's a few other companies, right?
Yeah. PCGS was who I was going to go through, just because that's the name I recognize the most,
Yeah.
It's kind of like when I first got a detector. I looked and there was a billion of them. It was like, Whites. Granddaddy had a Whites. I'll buy one of those.
This one here, the MS69, was graded by ANACS. I think my favorite silver, though, out of my collection, if anybody's seen the show The Mandalorian, the Beskar armor, and how at the very beginning of the show, they had Din going after baby Grogu, and he was paid in Beskar armor, or Beskar bars.
Oh, okay. Let me make it big so people can get a good look at that.
It's the 1 ounce Beskar bar from Atmex. And it's got the little Imperial logo on the bottom corner. And I'm a Star Wars geek, so,
Yeah,
I seen that and I couldn't pass it up.
Yeah, Rob from FL Thunder is huge into the Mandalorian. We just got him a Grogu car air freshener that you can refill the scent bees and stuff.
We have so many sorrows.
PD Sandigger, good morning to you, brother. Thanks for stopping in. We do appreciate having you here.
Speaking of Grogu, my son just got this for his birthday.
Heck yeah.
It's a little remote-controlled Grogu.
That's killer. Time to get out there and get some batteries for that sucker.
He's going to have to wait till I get back from my trip, unfortunately.
Blister and Barnacle says Looter 8 has a room full of Star Wars.
A
lot of people.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
What about Star Wars?
Oh, yeah.
This is my bedroom.
I would have too much fun with that. I know me. I'd be first thing in the morning. I'd put on that Vader helmet, and then as soon as I'm done with my morning routine, I could look back.
Batteries.
I could look back at the toilet and be like, "Duke, I am your father." And then Daddy
already has batteries.
Give me a sec here.
Oh, you do your thing. Family love and fun is way more important than anything else. Hey, thanks, Jim. I appreciate that. That $45 I saved will be great. Of course, you're gonna have to sign for it and everything. There's Princess Leia. Man, movies were so good back then. Technology was changing.
Hey, Shannon Dalton.
Sold 2 different Vaders this week. Mash that like button, y'all. Mr. Swifty has made the command, so be sure and do that. I don't even know where we're at on thumbs up right now. Let me see if I can reboot my thing here and find out. We got 39 thumbs up, 33 awesome people in the house, including myself. Yeah. I never know if it counts me as part of that. But you're a little sprout waking up from a power nap. Gotta run, everyone. Have a great day. Take it easy, Bean. Y'all
Have a good in there, Bean.
Enjoy and keep the love going around. We will see you bright and early Monday morning. That's the place to be. Hopefully she'll be doing her stream and we'll all get to hang out there and have a few laughs. She's at the flea market. Yeah. Good stuff. Let's see. We are at 8:37. We're going to do that silver giveaway in just a few minutes here. No special hashtags needed. Just keep talking amongst yourselves. I'm sorry I've had a little harder time keeping up with the chat. But thankfully everybody's entertaining.
I'm keeping up with both. I'm kind of trying to pay attention on my laptop here at the same time.
Do you have a Darth Vader mug?
I have a Chewbacca mug.
Man, I get in trouble with a Darth Vader mug.
I also have, where is it?
We had one of those Darth Vader mugs at work. And so I was using that mug making my tea. And I realized what I was doing. So I was like, hey guys, look, I'm teabagging Vader. And everybody laughed. And then I got called into HR.
C-3PO?
That's it. Nice.
I have a big Chewbacca mug sitting up the back here. It's got some stuff on it, though. Don't want to pull it down. I have a voice-controlled R2-D2 sitting up behind me.
Oh, that's killer.
It's got about 36 commands it can perform. Unfortunately, none of it is picking things up.
Back in the 1970s, my mom took a ceramic class, and they made ceramic R2-D2s.
Nice.
With a light in it, and then the light would shine out through little holes they made. And that was like our nightlight as kids, you know?
Nice.
Very cool thing. Don't know whatever happened to it. Saw one on eBay about a year ago. And they were like, yeah, homemade. Made this for my kids back in the day, but they're all grown up and they don't care anymore. And thing went for $400. And it's like, I can't imagine the fortune of stuff that we threw away. You know, our G.I. Joes are worth so much more. Everything.
Right.
Like,
I wish I still had all the Star Wars toys I actually had growing up. I'd have at least $70,000 to $80,000 worth of stuff right now.
Alrighty, Chappie, you have been given a wrench. Sorry, I missed that. Thanks for pointing that out, Swifty.
And Chappie, that is an American maple on that leaf. However, it's also the alternative Canadian maple. Remember, it was legal here.
Now I get it. Yeah, see, my brain's not up to speed because I haven't had enough safety meeting.
Well, that's what he was talking about, Pat. The flag right there.
Yep.
No, I had a couple of those flags when I used to run the protest in Niagara Falls.
Mm.
I was lead organizer for 6 years of the 420 rallies.
What years?
I think 2012 to
Okay.
2018, roughly.
Okay. That was after my time with them. I went to a big rally in New York at Niagara Falls, but we were on the New York
opposite.
side, and it was freaking huge. This was in the 80s or 90s. Yeah, no, it had to be the 90s because I was over 21 at the time. And that was like the most coolest thing I'd ever experienced in my life. There were thousands and thousands of people there, tons and tons of and this, and you didn't need to bring any. You could just, from what was in the air.
That's how it always was when I was running it.
And I can remember it like burned in my head because it was going on. Everybody chanting, "We like pot and we smoke it a lot, light up." And the whole crowd is, and I'm like, "This is freaking cool. I'm never leaving." Yeah, it's like, of course, I had to be back to work in a few days, but that was like the greatest experience I'd ever had up until that point. It was like doubling down on saving cash because I was going to make a trip to Amsterdam. Never happened, but now I can just drive down the road. Yeah.
One of our favorite chants here was "Don't criminalize, legalize."
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, that was a good time. If you get a chance to go to one of those festivals, those rallies, get out there and do it. You won't regret it.
I even went so far as to go all the way up to Ottawa to do the protests there the one year.
Mm. Yeah, man. They gotta know this stuff's important, and not just the recreational aspect of it, but it really does help so many people.
Well, that's what we were really fighting for here in Canada. Is they were arresting medical patients, they were criminalizing people who have legal medical licenses.
Mm-hmm.
They just said, screw you people. Even though we gave you permission to do it, we're coming in to bust you anyways. And then for people like me who are currently attempting to get onto the system at the time, they would make it impossible for anybody to get to the doctors that are willing to sign because there was only 3 of them in Ontario.
Oh.
And, it's an 8-hour drive all the way up to the middle of nowhere to go see this isolated doctor because that's the only place that would let them open a practice.
It's ridiculous. Thankfully, there's one on every corner.
Well, now there's every 6 blocks there's a pot shops here now.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
And the government is growing it. And the same people who criminalized us for all those years are currently running on the board of directors for these companies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, we kind of lost the fight, but we won the fight in a way. Because it's legal, but at the same time, those same people are now profiting even more than they were criminalizing people.
It's the only reason government was created was to have another way to pick a man's pocket. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, organized crime.
And that's it. We are 15 minutes until Rob's stream. I'm going to go ahead and pull up this giveaway tool again. And this time we will be picking to see who wins the awesome Walking Liberty Half, Standing Liberty Half, whatever we're calling it here. I'm still waking up. Hope you are too. 40 entries. Let's see who the lucky silver winner is today. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everyone.
Lots of great names, great channels, awesome community supporters.
Hey,
Metal detecting BBMD.
congrats.
Huge congrats there. Let me go ahead and say, are you still in the chat? Are you here with us? Speak up.
Still taggable on my laptop.
Alrighty. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should be here. BBMD, where you at? Where you at? If you are here, remember to go ahead and shoot me that email. It's scrolling down below so that I can get your mailing address. If not, we may have to repick, but hopefully you're still here. All right, Mr.
Swifty says he's here.
Yeah. Everybody's saying their congratulatorios and stuff. Crazy Butter Mercury. You already have my mailing address. I should. Well, yeah, I did your stickers. I got it somewhere. See, that's that short-term memory something and junk and stuff. Yeah. I'll get it figured out. I have too many problems going on. But I realized the other day, I'm not some creep because I stare at people. As it turns out, I'm OC double D. Okay? It's not my fault. It's a medical condition. We have a youth prison out here that closed down a few years ago, and I still can't get permission to get out on that land. But I keep trying. I keep reaching out to administrators and people in control of the property. I've even tried talking to the yard crew that keeps it mowed. Okay, I am still not seeing.
I have not seen them.
Up in here, back breaking, metal detecting. Are you with us, brother? Could just be lurking, and some people don't like winning. I've noticed that, oh, they'll win, you won't hear from them. As soon as you pick a new winner, then they're like congratulating the new winner. And
Right.
like, you can always just chime in and say, pass it along.
Well, that's what I tend to do, right?
Yeah.
I've won so much since I started on YouTube. I don't want to win much anymore, you know?
Yeah. I prefer giving away. I mean, I
Right.
like winning, yeah, but I like giving away. That's why I love doing Rattoberfest, Park Rat Cottontail. You know, I have all my Park Ratty events, of course, the Advent. I love doing the giveaways. I just let the stuff fly out the door. And it doesn't have to be big stuff, fancy stuff. It can be just the stickers I made, a nice little thank you letter. I just love doing the giveaways. Okay, we are not hearing anything from backbreaking metal detecting, so we're going to have to give it just a couple more seconds here. And I think it's time to move along and pick a new winner so that we can make sure this amazing prize has an awesome home. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. And the new actual winner cater John. Whoop. And there he is saying good luck. There you go. All right. That's how it's supposed to be done. Congratulations, John. All you got to do is go ahead and email me your mailing address and, full name and mailing address. We'll get that in the mail to you along with some stickers and other cool goodies that I have fished up along the way of adventures and happiness. One last thing right here. Yeah. Dun, dun, silver. Alrighty. I've got all the winners written down.
Congrats to everybody who won today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bad Idea says I could have easily bought 15 ounces of silver for what I've lost in races this month. It can get expensive. I know a lot of people like to do the paid duck races, and I can understand that. You've got expensive prizes going out. You need to at least make your money back. You know, some people want to make a little profit, but it gets to that point where you feel like you can't show up at a live stream and have fun unless you've got $5 to spare. You know, I myself would rather just give this stuff away. And of course, Rob and Charlie are the same way. That's the home of the free duck races right there. They give great prizes. Even if they gave no prizes at all, they're just fun to be around, hang out with. The show has got a very infectious, upbeat energy level to it. And that's why most people show up there. But prize-wise, they give everything away because, you know, it's about being good. It's about being generous. That's the bread
Paying
you
it
throw
forward
on
to
the
the
water.
community.
Yep. That's the bread you throw on the water that comes back to you. Oh, Danny boy, getting out of here. All right. Do your thing. Happy hunting. Stay safe. Don't eat too much, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. We still got Charlie here. I'm sure he's going to be getting ready to start up the show with Rob in about 7 minutes. Put my kids in the races. That's it. So hopefully you've gotten your energy up being over here with us. And I want to thank you all for showing up. Awesome, awesome time. A great crowd going on. Hopefully everybody had a good time. Mr. Reg LeBay, thank you so much for coming up, co-hosting with me today. I do appreciate you, brother.
Happy to be here, Pat.
And hopefully we'll see some videos or pictures from the event you're going to. How long are you going to be there for?
I'm going for a month.
A month. Woo!
I'll have limited internet access while I'm out there, so you might see me here and there on a few streams, but not as much as I normally am. And thankfully, my new cell phone here can actually take decent video, and I can upload it. So
Excellent, excellent. That will be great stuff. Thanks again. Any of y'all got questions about whether it's metal detecting, gold prospecting, rocks, lapidary, you need to know he's got a head full of information there, and not all of it is useless. So don't be afraid to reach out.
and if I don't know it, I know about a dozen people or more that do.
That's the way it goes, man. It's like if I ain't got the answer, I got someone who does. So that's awesome. But thanks again for coming up here, man. I really appreciate that.
Happy to be here, Pat.
Thank you all for showing up and hanging out. Hopefully your energy level's up. You're ready to win. You're ready to laugh. You're ready to have more fun. Go take a pee. Freshen up that coffee. Head on over to Rob and Charlie's. And we will see you over there. Give them the big park rat raid. Whew, all right. That's about time. Let's go do our breakfast thing, and I'll see you over at Rob's.
Have a great day, everybody.
Thanks again, everybody. Freeze frame. Okay, well, that's okay. It works for other people. There we go.